Hi everyone, it's Pete from Product Sean. I hope you're all doing well. First of all, I wanted to apologize for being a day late. Things ran away with me yesterday, and before I knew it, it was time for bed. But today I wanted to catch up and discuss branding and how to go about choosing a brand and getting a brand name and brand logo created for your business. So I wanted to run through a few bullet points after an interesting business networking session I had this morning with my counterparts on the Influence networking group. And we discussed a logo from one of the participants of the group and the process of going through selecting a logo that really worked for their respective business. Now, the points I'm going to go through are sometimes very general in the world of design, but one of the things to do when you're looking for a good graphic designer or a designer in general is one that requests a brief or gives you an outline for the brief that they're going to execute and asks you questions. This is how you get a feel for the brand as a designer and the personality of the brand. But here's some of the bullet points that we went through. When you're coming up with your own business and the way that you're going to represent your business, you need to think about that target audience. It's the be all and end all for any business, and certainly in business planning and things like that, you need to understand your audience. And with a brand, when you're creating that name, it needs to be speaking in your tone of voice or representing your tone of voice. So it is the brand's personality. And this needs to be very distinct. It needs to stand out, because one of the other things you do when starting a business is you look at what your competitors are doing and understand your competition as well, because you want to stand head and shoulders above them. So you need to consider that, how you're going to stand out in the crowd. Then there's the name itself, and that needs to be unique and memorable so that, again, people, your audience in particular, can, that comes straight to me, and they can share it with someone when they're talking about it or refer someone very easily to it. It needs to be easily recognizable. You then need to think about things like the colors you're going to use within your brand and how well these colors work with your own brand personality. And again, with that audience, you don't want to be aggressive in the colors you choose, or, well, I guess it depends on the type of business you are, but you want to have something that resonates well with your brand values and image. You want to be consistent in the way that you do this. Then you need to think about the logo itself. And the logo itself, again, needs to be memorable and visually appealing. Now, with that brand voice and messaging I spoke about, again, that needs to be consistent with the brand personality, as well as the brand values. So make sure all of these flow, easy for me to say, flow through very simply and easily across all the media you use to portray your brand. So it's things like the brand experience that you're creating, the platforms you use where your customers interact with your brand. So it could be from your website to your business card or virtual business card. It could be the packaging of your products. It could be the store name that you're trading from. All of these are really important considerations. But coming back to where I started, the designers that you work with, good ones, will want to understand you and your brand. So make sure you give them a very clear brief and ask them to ask you questions about what you're looking to do. Most branding designers or graphic designers will have a requirement list or questions to ask you to give them feedback. And like I said, this happens across all elements of design, whether it be a website build, whether it be a garment design, whether it be a proposition for a business marketing campaign. So bear these in mind when you're thinking about a brand. And if you'd like to find out more or get more questions answered, then please do get in touch. You can reach me directly on my email address at pschonbeck@productshon.com up here, and also via the website at www.productshon.com/contact me. Now, I will be here again next week, hopefully on Wednesday as planned, but reach out. And if you'd like to see more of me, then check out my LinkedIn and my Instagram profiles, which are the concentration of where I'm putting most of my social media out. And I look forward to seeing you all soon. I can also, on a Thursday, wish you a happy and fun weekend. All the very best for now. Bye.